One thing I had to realize, strangers will support you, but your friends won't. See, they'll watch your content. They'll watch everything you do. They'll see you grinding. They'll see you trying to figure out life. They'll see you trying to strive and be the best version of yourself. But it's so much people, even in your city, they will watch you, but they would never support you. They was never going to support you in the first place. They was never going to support you. They only support you when you start being popular or something like that. When you start popping. Ain't nobody going to support you like that. The people close to you, they ain't going to support you. Your friends, they ain't going to support you. They ain't gonna watch what you're doing. They not gonna support you. They just gonna be watching your content and seeing you, you doing your thing, and they gonna move on. They ain't gonna like. And it's crazy because you be like, damn, like why you didn't like my post? Why you didn't do this? Damn, why you didn't support me? Like, damn, you ain't give me no motivation. You ain't try to help a brother out, nothing. But that how it be though. You have a stranger that be your biggest supporter. Those be the ones that look out for you. But actually having, like, for me posting content, me doing my thing or whatever like that, bro, I really don't have is like much people that I know personally are supporting me. And you're gonna realize that on your journey, bro. Like, not everybody gonna support you. Motherfuckers is gonna look at your content looking stupid as hell. They're gonna be monitoring spirits. I call them people monitoring spirits. Monitoring spirits where people just look at your stuff. They just wanna look. That's the only thing they was never gonna interact. Excuse me, they was never gonna do nothing. The only thing they was gonna do is look. And I tested out with, like, one day. I realized when I post something bad on my social media or whatever like that, right? Or my business or something like that. I'll be like, my business going slow. People be like, oh yeah, it's okay, it's okay. But when I start doing good, there ain't no support. It's like, what? I was never gonna get no support regardless of whatever what's going on. I knew I was never gonna get that support. I knew I never was gonna get that support. And it's like, once you start realizing, bro, like, your friends is not gonna support you. Your friends is not gonna be there for you. Your so-called friends was never gonna like your content. They was never gonna save your shit. They was never gonna share your shit. They was never gonna repost your shit. They was never gonna do none of that. And one of the things that you gotta stop doing is looking for them to do it. You got to stop looking for the handout. You got to stop looking for people to do shit for you. And you got to start doing yourself. You got to be the own CEO of your life. You can't beg or looking for some handouts. You got to put that work in and put that grind in, because nobody's going to come save you but you. You got to stop caring literally about what people got to say, about what people got to think, or if this person ain't liking your shit or not. They was going to do that regardless. They was going to do that regardless. They was going to do that regardless. They wasn't going to support you regardless. Whatever you had going on in your life, they was never going to support. That was never going to like. That was never going to be there for you. That was never going to do nothing. They were just made to watch you like a damn idiot. They're going to be looking on the sidelines. They're going to be on the bench when you finally made it, right? When you finally make it in life, they're going to be on the damn bench, right? They could have been. They could have been, They could have been on the team. They could have been on the field with you. They could have been on the field. But you know what? They ain't even watching your ass on the bench no more. They watching your ass on TV now. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be like. Because they could have supported you, but they didn't. Right? And I realized, like, bro, these strangers, they gonna support you. They gonna be there for you. But your friends, the people you know, they ain't gonna be there for you. They ain't gonna like your shit. They ain't gonna support you. They ain't gonna do none of that. They just gonna keep watching your content. They gonna scroll. But they could have just look and just like the video or subscribe. They could have just did that, but they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna keep watching you. They might be talking about you too. They might be talking about you. But it's like, you don't have to support your friend content. Whatever this person does, you don't have to support it. You can like it and move on your day. There be times where I see people I know, I like it, even though I don't like the video they doing, I don't like it, but I'm gonna still like it before I even get to watch it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of person I'm at. But motherfuckers will see your content, they'll keep scrolling, they'll just watch, they'll be monitoring spirits. They was never ever gonna support you, bro. Bro, sis, I don't care who watching this. This is video that you need. That was never ever gonna support you. That was never gonna like your shit. That was never gonna be there for you. They were just made to just stalk, watch, and be a monitoring spirit. Right? They still might do the same shit even when you make it. They was never gonna support you. So stop looking for other validation. Stop looking for your friends because you gonna block your blessings when you looking for your friends to support you. When you got these strangers, they supporting you, they 10 times toes to you. You feel what I'm saying? They supporting you. They come on your page. They fucking with you. You feel what I'm saying? You like that's bigger than anything. Having people supporting you, even when you're not there yet, that's bigger. That's bigger than anything. You feel what I'm saying? But having people that you know or whatever like that, they ain't support. They ain't like nothing. They ain't doing that. They ain't like nothing. They ain't reposting nothing. They ain't doing nothing. But a celebrity post, they'll repost it though. They be the first one to like. They'll be the first one to like. But when you start doing something, it's a whole different story. I'm just saying. And those, I believe, monitoring spirits are fake people. I do not want them motherfuckers around me. If your ass fake as hell, for you to watch some more content, how the hell can you just, I'm gonna give it an example. Imagine, right? Me and you, I'm seeing your content, right? I'm scrolling. And I see your content. I watch it and I still keep scrolling. What the fuck? That's so uncomfortable. That is so uncomfortable. I'm watching this content, but I still scroll. What the hell? I'm watching this video. Oh, what he posted? Scroll. What the fuck? Like, they be monitoring spirit. They be the first one who watch your story. Be the first one maybe in your DMs. Be the first one. They be first for every fucking thing, right? But they ain't first to support your ass. They might be the first one to watch, but they first one ain't gonna support your ass. So the more of the story, not everybody gonna be there for you. Especially the people that you so-called your friends. They're not gonna support you. They not. So stop looking for handouts. Stop thinking your city gonna support you. No. Your city might not even fuck with you. They don't want to see you win either. They're not gonna support you. They're not gonna be there for you. If you are already posting content, or you think about posting content, right? And for the people who are already posting content, 9 out of 10, the people you already know already seen your shit. You don't even notice that. They just didn't support you. Because they wasn't. They might support you until the shit get popular. You feel what I'm saying? Or they might not just never ever support you. Right? 9 out of 10, they was never going to support you. Because deep down inside, they a fucking hater. I don't care what that. I don't care what nobody say. They a hater. They a monitor spirit. They just watch. You got to watch out for people like that. Who just watching it? No. No. I don't even want you around. I don't even want to hang out with you no more. You're going to do some shit like that. If you're going to just be watching, that's scary as hell. Imagine you sleep and somebody watching you the whole time while you sleep. Right? Of course, Jesus doing that. I'm not talking about Jesus. Love Jesus. I don't play like that. But I'm talking about, imagine another human being, right? They looking at you while you sleep. Man, and you look up, you find out you gonna be scared as hell. You're like, what the fuck? Like, you gonna be scared as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Imagine you have a gun, like you have a gun beside you or some shit like that. You go, what the fuck? Like, it's just like, on some, like, you'll get scared. Like, at the end of the day, that's scary as hell. I don't care what nobody say, bro. That's scary. You feel what I'm saying? Having a monitoring spirit who just watching your shit, right? That's just scary as fuck. I don't care what you do in life, a business that you just started, or you think about starting a business. If you already been doing it, or you thinking about it, they was never ever gonna support you. So stop looking for friends, maybe family, anybody around you to support you, because they was never ever gonna do that shit anyway. They don't believe in you. They think you the old you. They think you the past version of you. They don't think you're gonna be successful. They're gonna think you crazy. They're gonna think you stupid. They're gonna think you delusional. They never had faith. They never had belief in you. No, they didn't. They didn't believe in you. And until you start popping your shit, they might test you. Oh, I believe in you, bro. I remember you could always do it. Oh, sis, I believe in you, sis. Yeah, you believe you can do it, whatever like that, right? They gonna give you this damn story, this motivational ass story. No, the fuck they didn't. They didn't believe in your ass. They heart dropped when you start posting. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I be though. That's how I be. And moral story, don't hang with people like that. They ain't never gonna support you. Stop looking for validation or attention for them, and listen to the people that you never know from a can of paint. That can of paint, y'all get what I'm trying to say, and they supporting you. Those gonna be the ones that's gonna be there for you. They're gonna ride for you. They're gonna support you. Those are the ones that's gonna make you rich and put money in your pockets, and you better not forget that. Simple as that, man. I'm out. I'm coming back with more videos.